What is up, my home chickens? Joey Robbins here, and I am back, and today I will be showing you the Nerd Room as requested and show you how I make Retro Sunday videos and my green screen setup. So alright, let's do this, guys. This will be a quick tour. So not much has changed since last year, although I added a new bookcase right here. But here we go. Let's take a quick tour. So let me back up. Oh, there we go. So yeah, here's the wall of games. And hopefully this isn't too dark. But yeah, like here's all my movies. And here's all my Super Nintendo stuff. And down below is PS2 and Xbox 360 stuff and some Wii U. Then over here is my NES shelf. There's all my NES games and some other accessories. And this is another thing that I added, new addition, is these amiibos. And I'm not necessarily trying to collect amiibos. This was more of like just decoration purposes, just, you know, for looks. But I thought, yeah, it looks pretty cool, especially with this Donkey Kong display and the 8-bit Mario stairs. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Then up here is the new Zelda amiibos. They're all still sealed up. And then just some NES complete in boxes. Yeah. And then there's some other systems. But alright. And then over here, here is my PS1 stuff. And over here is the N64. Oop, let me get over here. There we go. Hopefully you can see okay. Oh, yeah. And I almost have every single N64 game. I haven't collected in quite a while, so I'm still around 270, give or take. So I'm within 30 from owning every single N64 game. Now these posters are new addition. There's my Miller Lite clock. Love that clock. But yeah, these are new posters, new additions. So like here's the Castlevania NES 1, 2, and 3. I thought that was a pretty neat looking poster. Shows you like all the enemies and weapons and whatnot. Then there's the Legend of Zelda, same thing. And the NES Final Fantasy. And sorry for the glare, by the way. Then just up there is just my Game of Thrones. I still need to get season 6. But there's the Iron Throne statue. And there's that damn lamp. And then here's where I keep all my controllers and other accessories. So like here's like the PlayStation stuff and Xbox 360. And then those two on the far left is pretty much like just cables and whatnot. And then over here is my NES and Super NES, N64, Wii U accessories. There's Rob the Robot, piece of shit robot. And then here's all those systems that are hooked up. So like there's the NES and Super Nintendo, N64, PS1, Xbox 360, and yeah, I'm sorry, I could tell it's really dark. PS4, but yeah, all that stuff. There's the TV. And this is where I sit whenever I do Retro Sunday or live streams. And one thing I like about this new setup, you can see like it's actually more spacious back here. I can comfortably walk around. So it's a much better walkway. So that's really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Nerd Room. Nothing's really changed besides that. So, but okay guys, so next I will show you how I make Retro Sunday videos. Now when making Retro Sunday videos, I try to keep it very simple. And what I use to record the footage is a capture card. So I use an Elgato capture card. I don't have the newest version, which is good for the newer consoles such as PS4 and Xbox One. But I like this one because it's good for the old systems, works well. So for a demonstration, I will show you when I play an NES game. And this one's easier because it's already hooked up to the TV through coaxial. And yeah, I use coaxial, the old-fashioned coaxial. But considering it actually looks not too bad on this TV. So anyway, since it's already hooked up to the television, there's these inputs on the side of the console where I can hook up the Elgato. So hook it up through there. And then here's the Elgato, which will hook up to my laptop. And this is how I record footage. So here we go. Let's turn on the system. There's that red light, man. It means the power's on. Game's on the television. And there it is on the laptop. And I am recording the gameplay right now. And generally I'm just sitting here on the recliner and I just play until I feel like I have enough footage. And as far as light is concerned, I actually use this lamp, believe it or not. It actually is good enough light, gives me just enough on the left side. And then I have the ceiling fan lights, you know, nothing special. But what's nice, I only have to use one studio light, which is above where the camera is. And I can't show you the camera because, well, I'm holding it in my hand right now, which, by the way, I use the Canon R70 camcorder. Pretty good camera. But yeah, there's the tripod. So yeah, that's generally where the camera is, pointing at me. But yeah, that's it. So that's what I do when making Retro Sunday videos as far as recording footage. And oh, okay, so that's the NES. Now, as far as the other systems are concerned, like Super Nintendo and N64, PlayStation, you know, all these other systems, they are hooked up through this switch box here, which is hooked up to the TV. So what do I do different is unhook this from the NES, the Elgato capture card, hook it up here, and same effect. And I can record those systems onto my laptop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and before I show you the editing process, this is the camera I use when doing live streams. Not a bad little camera. It's good for now. Eventually I'll get a much better one, but you know, gets the job done. But anyway, guys, I will show you where I edit the videos. So here's where I do my editing. Over here is my little corner desk. And as you can see, this is a project that I recently did, my top 50 favorite films. And a lot of you guys have asked, which editing software do I use? I use Filmora. So not a bad software, definitely good for right now. And whenever I do voiceovers, I use this microphone, the Blue Yeti. Works out pretty well. There's a filter. And as far as green screening, here it is. It's a pretty big green screen. And then here's all my studio lights. But yeah, whenever I make thumbnails or, well, like for instance, that top 50 favorite films, this is where I did pretty much all the shooting, just right here. So that's pretty much it. And yep, then I would just edit. And then there's my Alexa. And she can be helpful. Like, for instance, hey Alexa, who is Martin Luther King?
Martin Luther King Jr. was an American Baptist minister and activist who was a leader in the African American civil rights movement.
Yeah, Alexa, shut up. But no, she can be useful if I ever have questions. Sometimes she saves me time. Like, instead of just looking things up, I'll just ask her a question. She can't always answer it, but sometimes she does. But yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. This probably wasn't the greatest video. I'm not necessarily good at these things, but because of all your support and for those that have donated. You know, I felt like it was necessary to do this. I know a lot of you guys have requested me to do this. And, you know, yeah, I just hope you enjoyed. And I definitely appreciate all the support and donations. And yeah, until next time, guys, Joey Video Game Nerd out.